Is you cool? Is your uterus cool? Is it working? Having no kids is not a flex. That's a choice.
Grateful, jealous, and most importantly, regretful parents out there.
I'm just tired of being a mom. It's exhausting.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and all day. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just.
Is you cool? Is your uterus cool? Is it working? Having no kids is not a flex. That's a choice that you made. We love our kids over here. A flex is being able to carry kids and taking care of them. There's plenty of women out here that can't have kids. Is you a lesbian? How many kids you sent to God? How many abortions you had? You can't keep a man? What it smell like down there? Who gonna take care of you when you get old? Nobody, because you ain't got no kids. You gonna be in a nursing home? What it smell like down there? Your pH balance been off all your life?
The trend going around 21 and no kids is pissing off a lot of moms, and I'm not sure why. The same way how you chose to be a parent is the same way how people purposely chose to not have kids. I respect people who are like, I don't want a kid because I have too much of a selfish lifestyle. Thank you. Thank you for being so aware, because there are plenty of parents out there who should not have kids, or parents out there who have kids for the wrong reasons. The fact that you're naming you're going to be in a nursing home, I know plenty of people who have cut off their parents and they're still putting them in nursing homes. They are their kids, and they're still putting them in nursing homes because of the trauma that those parents have bestowed upon them. Talking about people's sexuality, their pH balance, not being able to keep a man, it's okay if a trend doesn't apply to you. It's not a direct criticism to you. Find a trend that does apply to you. TikTok has a big enough community that you will find all the moms that love being moms. Let people who don't have kids who are 21 flex, because it is a flex for them. Shaming people who are excited about a trend that doesn't apply to you is crazy work. Just hold down on your screen, not interested, and TikTok should never show you that again.
Wait, what happened? I thought we all was just fighting for women's rights. Their body, their choice, right? But now y'all on here mad at women because they're happy that they don't have kids or happy that they do have kids. First of all, why the fuck are you mad at somebody else's life? That is pure delusion. The way this economy is right now, you should be happy that a motherfucker is happy and not going out having motherfucking kids and bringing their kids into this fucked up ass economy. And a lot of y'all already know that. That's why a lot of you motherfuckers are really mad and y'all don't want to say the real reason. Y'all don't want to do this parent shit. It's hard out here. Some people not just basing their motherfucking kids and their offspring off of how they offspring make them feel. It goes deeper than that. You have to take care of those kids. You have to school those kids. You have to feed those kids. You have to put clothes on those kids' back. People ain't got all the time of the day or the money to motherfucking do that. And some people do. So they have kids and they be happy with it. It's so crazy how y'all get on here and quick to bash a single mother because she knew better. She shouldn't have got pregnant in the first place. She knew what she was getting herself into. But when a woman go out here and make these decisions not to be in those positions, you motherfuckers are louder than a megaphone. Let these women enjoy their bodies, enjoy their life, and leave them the fuck alone. Because over 90% of you motherfuckers with kids did not plan to have those motherfucking kids. And y'all don't even like y'all own goddamn kids. Hell, you don't even like your fucking self.
The 21 with no kids trend is really showing how many salty baby mamas are on this app, because in the comment sections of those videos, there's so many of them, and they're like, oh, you think you're better than me because you don't have kids, or you're gonna be sad and lonely all your life because you don't have kids. When did they ever say that they were better than you? Like, I saw this one video of this lady, I think she was maybe in her 30s, and she was dancing to the fact that she had no kids, and some of the comments, they were like, oh, like, you think you're so much better than me because you don't have kids, and even one commenter, she was like, oh, well, I'm 21 with 2 kids, and you think you're better than me? That's really funny because you're not, at least I have family. And it's like, first of all, when did she ever say that she was better than you because she didn't have kids? Like, she can celebrate her not having kids. That doesn't mean that she thinks people who do have kids, that doesn't mean she thinks they're on like a lower tier or something. And a lot of the salty comments, it's them projecting, all right? Because if somebody is just dancing listening to the fact that they are, 21 with no kids, or 30 with no kids, or 50 with no kids, and you take offense to that, that means there's something internally. The call is coming from inside the house with you if you're the one with kids and you're mad at this. Like, maybe there's some resentment because you do have kids. I don't know what it is, alright? But just because you see a video of somebody who is happy because they don't have kids at whatever age, it doesn't mean they think they're better than people who do have kids. You can be happy for one thing without trashing the other.
As a 21-year-old with a 9-month-old baby, that 21 no kids trend, I love that trend. Like, I love that for y'all. And having a baby is a lot, but babies are a blessing. I do not regret my baby. I don't know why everybody is so mad. I just be sitting there liking it. Sometimes I comment like, hey girl, shit, one girl said she was 30. I said 30. Hey, like, kids are a lot and everybody's not ready for kids. So that's good. I don't see why everybody is mad, but don't make it seem like everybody that got kids is miserable, because baby, me and my baby be happy as fuck. Like, I don't know how to really explain it, but everybody that got kids is not miserable, baby. It's only a few. It's a selective few, and I'm not part of them, baby. Y'all know I be turned up with my baby. I don't give a fuck. She attached to my hip, and that's by choice. But yeah, it's nothing bad with not having kids. It's nothing bad with having kids. Just do right by your kids, and that's all that really matters. If your kid is taken care of, then you shouldn't give a fuck about how nobody else feel about you having kids. Simple.
The 21 with no kids trend has had bitter baby mamas hating in peak form. Women are just dancing to the statement of, oh, I'm 21 with no kids, 29 with no kids, 31 with no kids. And the bitter baby mama community is losing their marbles. How dare you be happy about not having children? They're in the comments talking about, oh, do you think you're better than us? Who said that? Wait, do you think they're better than you? Yeah, you're 30 with no kids, but how many did you have to get rid of and abort? What? Do you think the only way to not have kids by the age of 30 is to Control-Alt-Delete every time your coochie starts cooking? Oh my God, not having kids is so selfish of you. Yes. Yes, it is. What's your point? Oh, you don't have kids by 21? That's because no man wants you. Oh, your coochie probably dry. Oh, you just infertile. Or, and hear me out, it could be a plethora of other reasons. Don't get me wrong. There are mothers and baby mothers out there that are perfectly happy with this trend. Mainly because, it's not about them. But it's clear some of y'all missed the times when y'all didn't have kids. Y'all miss your freedom, and y'all miss the times when little Aiden wasn't asking for fruit snacks. Y'all need to stop letting hate consume you, because it is showing your hand. Some of y'all do not like the fact that y'all have kids, and it shows.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. So the ladies who already had children are basically mad with the ladies with no children at 21, 30, 40, whatever age you are. I don't understand why everybody got their pennies in the bunch when other people who are living their best life, traveling the world and enjoying themselves are childless, and they choose to be childless because it's a choice. You have a choice to be childless or to have children. But the women with children are basically upset at the child-free women. I don't understand. Is it because you're mad because you decided to have kids and then regret it? And maybe you don't regret having a child or having kids, but we shouldn't be upset at other people who do have kids or who choose not to have kids because they either have their priorities straight and or they want to wait to have kids. Let's get into it, and my opinion will be at the end of the video.
I see the challenge with 24 with no kids, and hey, I'm not bitter, I'm not mad at you. I'm happy for you. But one thing about it, two things for sure, what have you accomplished besides that? If you still sitting on your ass, if you just working a job and you haven't gotten no fucking college degree and you not excelling yourself, you're not moving up in the world, you're not making over $40,000 a year, okay? Well over $40,000, because $40,000 don't get you too much, all right? But it gets you just enough to start really grinding in this world. And so I'm just trying to figure out, what are you doing with your life? Huh? Don't talk about, oh, I don't get government funding. I don't get food stamps. I don't get those perks in life. That's why I'm struggling. You could still grind way harder, and you're choosing to have that as an excuse. But you dancing up and down on the internet talking about 24 with no kids, 31 with no kids. That's good. You shouldn't unless you're married, okay? Some of us had life circumstances that happened to us. But if you didn't have that and you just sitting on your ass and not accomplishing nothing, you don't got no reason to do this trend, baby.
You're mad because you feel robbed. You feel bamboozled. You feel took. Had, if you will. Seeing those women making their videos, being child-free, making it, so to speak, out the matrix, breaking that generational curse that was passed down to women, especially black women, right? It triggers you. It bothers you. It stirs you up. And y'all are projecting big time. And it's okay. It's okay. Because it gives us an opportunity to unpack the shit that's going on. So I've seen all the takes, and I can honestly say I don't think I've seen a bad take, because all the takes to me were absolutely valid. The only take that I didn't see and that is missing is realness from someone with children. So y'all know I'm Aya, you might not know. And I have 3 kids. My first child I had when I was 17 years old. Now I turned 18 a few moments later, but nonetheless, I was still a teenager. I had my first daughter at 17. I had my second daughter, the one that gives me the most hell. I had her at 24. And then I had my youngest daughter, I had her at 30. And I feel like, you know what, if anyone can give you grace to know what it is a lot of you guys might be feeling and experiencing, I can. It's that feeling of, yeah, you feel robbed. You feel like, had I known, or had I had people or women, other women with children, us, around me that was telling me the realities and the truth about their motherhood experience, perhaps I would have spared myself. Because it's a ride, especially when you're young with children. It's a ride. Emotionally and mentally, having that mom brain. And the biggest thing that I feel like is killing y'all all is you no longer have autonomy to yourself. And you miss that shit. And you wish that you could have that level of freedom that you see them having. I seen someone in a comment section of one of my mutuals videos, and she said, you know, I've always had a child, so I don't know what it's like to be an adult with no children. And her saying that made me go down like this rabbit hole and unpack that shit, because yeah, I don't know what it's like to not have children as an adult. I don't know what that level of freedom feels like. I don't know what it feels like to never have to worry, to not have to always keep in mind other people that you have to take care of. I don't know what it feels like to have my autonomy over myself. I don't know what that feels like. And then you couple that with the fact that for a lot of you, even the ones who are married with children that you see in the comment section being big time haters because they might be stuck in a real toxic, unhealthy marriage with children, or they feel had and robbed and bamboozled because they thought what they thought would be marriage and kids and a white picket fence and a cat and a dog is not the reality of things. And they also weren't told the truth about marriage, and so they're projecting themselves as well. But y'all do know there's no sister circle for women with children. Not really. You know how it's the sisterhood. There's no sister circle when it comes to women being kind to women with children. Even women with children being kind to other women with children. There's no grace that's shown for us at all. And so what happens is you get women with children pretending to be all right, pretending to just enjoy and love the experience that they're having, the experience of motherhood. And even in those comment sections, now albeit y'all was clapping back, but even in those comment sections, you see the child-free women clapping, saying, aha, boo-hoo, you know, and y'all hate y'all kids and all this stuff. So when it comes to women with children feeling seen and getting how they feel validated and, you know, people understanding and saying it's okay for you to have those feelings and those thoughts that you're having, there's a lot of shame and guilt behind that. Because some women with children do feel like, or they do have those thoughts at times, like, I wish I never had these kids. A lot of things can be true, and a woman with children acknowledging, you know what, I wish I never had these kids, does not mean that they don't love those children. A woman with children who feels or have feelings or thoughts of, I wish I would have waited until later in life to have my children, it's okay for you to feel that way. And in my case, in my scenario, like I said, going back to me thinking, damn, I've spent my entire adulthood as a mom, so I don't know what it feels like to not have children. It's also okay to have that feeling sometimes that I'm just tired of being a mom. It's exhausting. It's mentally and it's emotionally exhausting. And sometimes you're just tired of being mom, mother, mom, mother, ma. You're just tired of being a mom, and you just want to be Aya. You just want to be Nicole. You just want to be Latoya. You just want to be Brenda, without the thought in the back of your mind processing, I gotta go home and fix these kids something. You know what I'm saying? Because your mom brain is always at work. So while you might get those moments of freedom, you might go on that vacation, you might get a breakaway, you might have a girls' night out, all that stuff in the back of your mind, those children are always there to not have that thought running anymore. What would that feel like for you? It is okay and completely okay for us to have, and for y'all to have all of those feelings without hating the women that decided that they did not want that for themselves. And y'all have to account for that. And y'all have to do the work to unpack that for yourself. How I look at it, how I see it, because I took my medicine. It is what it is. And just like I made videos, I have a lot of videos on my page about how I don't want my kids to have kids. I have 3 girls. And if I'm never a grandparent, I don't care. I will never encourage motherhood on my children. I hope they never have children. My oldest is 23 with no kids, because I understand the emotional well-being of moms, especially single moms. The mental well-being, especially of single moms. Moms in general. Some of the happiest group of people are single women and women with no children. So why wouldn't I want my kids to be part of that? And they run too great of a risk of becoming a single mother. And I don't want that for my girls. So when I watch these videos, I celebrate with y'all. I'm celebrating with them because I'm happy for them. I am happy watching them from the sidelines. I'm happy seeing them be child-free and thriving. So if anything, what those videos can do for you, if you are one of those women with kids and you feel triggered up, or you feel some type of shade is being thrown towards you, unpack that. Explore why you feel that way, because it's projection.
Okay, this little 21 with no kids challenge got y'all in the hoopty. Like, this trend got the baby mamas mad. It's most definitely a flex to be 21, 25, 35, 40, hell, even 50 with no kids. And you should celebrate and jump up and down and tell motherfuckers that every chance you get. Celebrate and be happy not having kids, especially in this economy today. You better be happy and you better tell the whole world you're 25, 23, 36 with no kids, okay? That's a blessing. And you're beating generational curses. You know how many black women have not passed 21, have not passed 25, hell, even 30 with no kids? And you the one passed it? Celebrate, you jump up and down, you scream it to the top of your lungs if you can, okay? And for y'all bitter baby mamas, because y'all really the ones that's single, y'all single bitter baby mamas at that. Y'all in the comments mad or snitching videos talking about some, why would you not want kids young? I'm going to have my kids young, and when I get 40, I'm going to be in the clubs. Bitch, go home. Why would you want to be 40 in the clubs, huh? You supposed to do that when you was 21, while you was popping your pussy, get birth. That's what you're supposed to be doing. My mama is in her 40s on her 3rd trip. Literally, you have not barely seen my mama in fucking 3 months. Because she been on trips back. She had her kids, she was younger. Now she can go enjoy her 40s and go live her life, you know? And my mama had 6 kids. My mama was 48. She tell me every day don't have kids. Don't have nothing. And if you have them, you make sure you have a career. You make sure you have your own everything. You make sure you have a husband that's treating you right. And then you have kids. But until they don't have none. And this coming from a woman with 6 kids. And the only ones that's mad are the ones who baby daddy's not in their life or going through with their baby daddy. They really hate their kids. They really wish they would have waited to have a child. They're the ones that's projecting. Talking about some, why are we celebrating? Y'all putting us down. I love my baby. Y'all can never make me hate my baby. That's what you're supposed to do. Why would you not love your baby? Why would you not love your child? How are we putting y'all down because we celebrate not having kids? Y'all feeling so attacked because y'all feel that low about yourself and that low that you're a mother at the age that you are. You really ain't want that child. That's why you're feeling attacked. You feeling attacked because we get to celebrate not having kids. We can go do what the fuck we want to do. We can go on a trip tomorrow if we want to. We can sleep in if we want to. We ain't gotta buy no diapers. We ain't gotta buy no clothes. We ain't gotta worry about a baby daddy, what he doing for us. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have any kids. And then you got one saying, y'all don't have kids, but what have y'all accomplished? Y'all got no car, no house. We're living for ourselves. What do we have? Peace. What do we have? Freedom. We don't have to go get a car tomorrow because we have a child. We don't have to go get a house next week because we have a child. You do though. You're forced to do that. You should want to do that when you have a child. You should want to get your life together. Granted that a child forced you to get your life together, but that's what you have to do now that you have a responsibility. You have responsibilities now, babes. I can take care of myself. If I don't want a car right now, I don't have to go get a car. If I don't want to move out of my mama's house, I don't have to because I didn't bring a child in and I can live there as long as I want to. I feel like what JT said, I don't have kids. I don't have to go start. You know what I'm saying? I felt that. I felt that to the T. I don't have to go as hard. We don't, baby, guess what? All I have to do is worry about stacking my money. And while I'm stacking my money up for my But until then, I'm stacking. I'm taking trips. I got my freedom, my peace of mind, and I can do what the fuck I please. And to the young moms, or just moms in general, that's doing a big one for their child, that's actually there for them mentally, physically, financially, that does not actually hate their kids, that loves the fuck out their child and doing right by their kids, I praise you. Keep doing a good job. You're doing an amazing job. You're an amazing mother. And y'all are the ones that's really not hating. The ones that love their kids really not hating. And the crazy part is, people with kids tell me all the time, do not have any. So many people come up to me and ask me, you know you got kids? I'm like, no. They be like, girl, don't have any. If I ain't have kids, I'll be somewhere on the beach right now. Like, those are people not telling me not to have kids. The ones with kids tell me not to have them. Like, and y'all mad because we don't got it and we celebrate that we don't have kids. We're not making it our personality. And if we are, so fucking be it, because y'all make y'all kids y'all whole personality. All on your Instagram page, making fucking highlights of your kids, posting your kids, making them whole Instagram page acting like they talking up under the post. Like, y'all make y'all kids y'all whole personality. Why we can't make not having kids our personality? You know what I'm saying? Like, but as to the mothers that's not hating and is doing what the fuck they need to do for their kids and their future, kudos to y'all. Keep doing y'all big one. Y'all doing great. I love y'all, and I actually respect the moms that's not being negative or that's actually pushing like, girl, you're right, don't have kids, enjoy your freedom. I love the fuck out of y'all. Because guess what? I can keep my hair done. I can keep my nails done. I can come and go as I please. I ain't got to worry about no fucking child, or I can't get my nails done this week because I got daycare fees. I don't have nothing like that to worry about. Right now, I'm focusing on me and what I want to do. If I'm not financially stable right now without a child, what makes you think I'm gonna bring a child into this world where I can't even take care of my motherfucking self? You think I'm gonna have fun to take care of another human being? Then y'all have to make decisions right now based around your kids. You have to make long-term decisions based around your kids. We don't have to do that. We don't have to make no decisions based around nobody but ourselves. What have we accomplished? Baby, we ain't gotta accomplish shit. But I'd rather not have anything accomplished and be child-free than nothing accomplished with some fucking kids.
People with no kids. You cannot convince somebody who is truly happy being a parent that being childless is better because they are happy being a parent. People with kids, you cannot convince somebody that doesn't want to have kids that having kids is better because they are happy without having children. Y'all are having this debate that doesn't make sense to have because you guys are not taking into consideration that we all don't think the same. We all don't live the same life. And you guys are allowing hate from either side to fly out of your mouths. And it's discouraging because a lot of you guys are offending your following, but you're not meaning to, but you're doing it because you're engaging in a debate that is dumb, that is stupid. You can have children and have a good life. We can. You cannot have children and have a good life. You can. You cannot have children and your life can fucking suck. That is possible. You can have children and your life can fucking suck. That is possible. There is one common denominator in either situation, and that is you. Whether you enjoy either situation depends on you. My daughter's birthday is coming up. I spent that check. The lady was like, do you want to know the total? No, because I'm getting everything I got in this cart. I enjoy doing that. And guess what? I treat my friends the same way. Swipe the card. It's going to go through. I work hard so I can ball with the ballers. But I enjoy doing that. There might be a childish person that was in that store with me that was like, I'm never having kids. If this is how much I need to spend to enjoy my kid's birthday party, I'm never having kids. It's none of my concern. It's none of my concern because I prayed for this life. I couldn't wait to be a mom, so I enjoy it. But I just wanted to do my little thing, my little in shorts, because I got to go make my vanilla bean paste. Enjoy whatever season you are in your life. Enjoy whatever season you are in your life, and no season is better than the other because every season that you go through in life is needed to make you who you are. Okay? All right, y'all.
The whole like whatever age with no kids trend is really funny. Like, it's mostly the comments, because people in the comments are saying like mothers are mad at the women because like they don't have no kids at whatever age. But I personally haven't seen any comments from mothers like bashing them. The only comments I've seen is like people bashing like the mothers. Like people was like, all the baby moms is mad at you right now, or like all the teenage moms is mad at this right now. Like, I don't see no moms mad. Do I think it's a flex to not have children at like 31, 35, 46? Do I think that's a flex? Not really. Do I think that it's a flex to have children at those ages? Not really. Like, neither one to me is a flex. You either chose to have kids or you didn't. Like, the flex is whatever life you're living. Like, is your life good without those kids? Like, are you happy genuinely without those kids? Even with the kids, are you happy? Like, that, the life that you live is the flex, not whether you have kids or, like, I said the other day, like, I don't get what, like, why do people hate, like, kids so much? Like, and then somebody was like, this generation shouldn't have kids. And then somebody commented, none of the generations should have had kids. Okay, well, if none of the generations had kids, we wouldn't be here. Somebody said that. And then somebody was like, well, that would have been, I'm fine with that. Okay, so why are you still here? Go do something about that.
Y'all know that trend that's going around, 21 with no kids, and everybody saying they age and how they don't got no kids, and then you see the bitter mamas in the comments tripping. I just seen a video and the girl's like, how y'all don't got no kids but y'all look like y'all got a few? Why are you mad that people don't got kids? Do you hate yours is the question. When I see mothers in the comments projecting, I'm like, are y'all mad because y'all got the kids? I personally feel like people with kids should be doing way better than people without kids. My opinion. Y'all be like, well, I feel like people with no kids should be doing better. I think the opposite, because y'all actually got people to look out for. We only got ourselves to look out for. We don't got to save ourselves away. We just got to pay our rent and our bills, and that's about it. Y'all got to feed y'all kids, buy them shit. And I know, just by having custody of my nephew for them years, it is extra. I don't know why y'all be so pressed, though. Like, love your kids, baby. Just love them.
This trend that's going around, using Jacquees sound, 21 with no kids. I got a question. Why a lot of you people with kids getting so mad? Why? You know what I'm saying? Because I am 32 years old. I have 4 kids, and I'm also married. And I will be the first to tell anybody with no kids, wait until you're ready. I don't give a damn how old that is. Okay? And if they don't want to have kids at all, they don't have kids. Why are a lot of people, and it's not obviously it's not all of us, why are a lot of people with kids getting so fucking mad about it? Why are y'all getting so mad about another individual being happy that they don't have kids? As a mother, why are you being mad that another person don't want kids? What? I don't get it. Like, what? It's like you hating outside the club because you can't get in. You literally can't get in. You mad. And then I see a lot of comments of people saying, oh, well, you don't got no kids because you can't have any. You're infertile. You're this, you're that. Baby, they only posting their age and they don't got no kids. Where in anything that they post where it's saying, oh, I don't have kids because I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. Get out of people's business. Get out of their business. My business.
I just washed my weave, so excuse the hair. But this whole 21 with no kids content is tea. I love it. I love this for y'all. I love this for me because I'm 36 with no kids. But the comments is giving you all are bitter that you cannot participate. Look, I enjoy being able to take a nap when I want to. I enjoy being able to make a dinner decision that doesn't involve other little people input. If I want to eat a bowl of cereal on Saturday night, but then I want to eat a steak on Sunday, I can do that because I don't have children to adhere to. Let's get down to the real issue though, because children are a blessing, but they are not a blessing with most of y'all situations. A lot of y'all use babies as band-aids. Yeah, I said it. A lot of y'all want to keep that nigga, or you think that it's going to bond y'all together, but it will bond y'all in parenting, but not in romantic lifestyles. There are a lot of men just stick around for the child, but then they are in love with another woman, or eventually when the child becomes up in age, they leave. You're putting a band-aid on a bullet wound, and then you get mad when us beautiful people are celebrating the fact that we are happy and more than content to not have to bring life in this world. A lot of y'all are bitter, and a lot of you all are just mad because when I say I don't want to bring children in this world, the first thing that you all say is, who's going to take care of you? The same nursing staff that's going to take care of you. We are going to be sitting crocheting and knitting, bitch, in the same fucking facilities. Because having a kid does not guarantee, and it does not force a child to take care of you. Second of all, what if the child is not even in position to take care of you? There are so many factors, and if you notice, as the decades gets larger and larger, okay, it is more financially more a burden to do anything these days. Let's just say, for example, in the 90s, you can be one person and have a house before you're 30 years old. Okay, 2000, maybe it's 35. Now, it's like we all living on the streets. I'm just saying, so if you put the financial burden of a child taking care of you 30 years from now, like, and what if they don't want to? What if they just don't want to? It's just so many things I think about when I hear people being so negative about this trend, because it's not like you all don't make children your personality. Because the first thing that you'll say is that y'all may not having kids your personality. Bitch, your bio says mother of 3. This shit says loving Keontae as a son forever. Whatever the fuck it is. Look, y'all just I fear that you all don't want to be honest about motherhood, and it eats you all up inside that some people are just not buying the bait. This is not 1967, okay? We are not here just to be barefoot and pregnant, okay? Some people just don't even want to have kids. It's not even about the money. For me, it's not about the money. I mean, the money is a good thing, but honestly, I just don't want to bring children in this world. It's a religious, like the way I view about people and what is being pushed on children from a religious standpoint, from a social economical standpoint, from a draining standpoint. Like nothing in my future screams, let me just go ahead and sprinkle a child into that. But y'all go off. I'm talking about the people with the no kids content. Y'all continue to go off, because every time there's a bitter baby mama in the comment section, you doing something right, girl.
This whole trend of women bragging about not having kids, as a 30-year-old mother of 3, that is absolutely pathetic. Y'all need to be screaming that shit from the fucking rooftops, okay? But on a serious note, not having kids in this day and age, that is a fucking flex. So pop off, queen. Tell the world about it. Do not be ashamed or anything. Like, at any age, 21, 23, 32, 45, 65, it don't matter. Like, don't get me wrong, I love being a mother, but I try to tell every young woman, don't have kids. But you know what? It's not that you shouldn't have kids. Wait until your frontal lobe is fully formed before you decide to settle down with that man and then have his kids. See, I unfortunately was very young, dumb, and knocked up by the ripe old age of 21, so my entire 20s was spent having babies and taking care of them. Now that I'm 30, bitch, I am living for me unapologetically, and I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say about that. So if you don't have any kids, pop off, queen. But for all of the mothers out there who are pretty bummed out about this trend, because I get it, it's not like we can just take them back to the store, right? If you have kids and you're doing your job as a mother, pop off, sis. If you're a single mom and you're doing that shit, hell fucking yeah. But if you're a mom and you got yourself together and you're taking care of you and you are looking good doing it, yes, queen. Yes. To all the women, we need to love each other no matter what we're doing and how we're doing it. Girlhood, we need it. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Now let's take a moment and bow our heads to our national anthem.
I'm 5 foot, but my throw 6'6". I'm a ratchet bitch, suck a mean dick. You mad cause your pussy ain't fat like this, and your man and my pussy like chicken nugget.
Hey, look at me. Oh.
When did it become a flex not having children? When did not having children become an accomplishment?
I feel like I could speak for most women when I say that it is an accomplishment, period. For a woman to be able to have no kids, no kids at the age of 21, that is something to brag on. Especially like when you're in high school, to beat teen pregnancy, all these kids, 14, 15, 16, popping out kids, especially when you come from a family who has nothing and all they have never accomplished anything but, having a kid. And a lot of y'all gonna say having a kid do not stop them. Having a kid do not stop them. When you're 14, you have to grow up quick like that. And it's okay for some people because they have like their mom or dad or somebody, grandma, to take care of that kid. But when you're 14, 15, 16, popping out a kid in high school, you, like I said, you're forced to grow up. There's no childhood anymore because you have the child and you're basically a kid yourself. So like I said, it is something to brag on, especially when you have your own everything and you're in your 20s and you just living life. You don't.
This may hurt some people's feelings, but you will never convince me to have a child with a man that's not my husband. Like, you would never convince me to have a child with a man that's not my goddamn husband. I am sorry. Like, no shade to the ones who do it, no shade to the females who do it, but I've been seeing this uproar with the whole conversation of when people are saying 21 no kids, whatever age you are with no kids, or even the ones when females are saying, well, I got a ring first before I had my child, or I'm married before I had my child, and all the hating ass, bitter ass bitches, baby mamas in the comments are so upset. Like, I don't understand why y'all so mad. Everybody has choices. Like, do y'all realize that y'all like pregnancy is not preventable? Like, pregnancy is very preventable, baby. It's called condoms, birth control, or abstinence. Those are your options. Like, pregnancy is very preventable. Like, a lot of situations that people be in are preventable. And I know this may sound real pick-me-ish, but I do agree with when people say choose motherfucking better. I do agree with that shit. Because a lot of times the red flags be there. Like, there be signs to show you that this nigga not shit, and you still fuck his ass and have a baby, and you be complaining when he not there. I'm just saying, y'all can hate me for that shit, but I totally agree. Like, I totally agree. Like, I don't understand, like, why y'all so upset when people say they're a certain age and don't have children. Like, and for me, I'm 30, I don't have any kids. My boyfriend is 34 today. He doesn't have any children. Like, I don't understand. Like, shit really be preventable. That's people don't understand. Like, shit really be preventable. Like, don't get mad at these females because they decide to make a better choice for their life. And I'm not saying one choice is better than the other, but they decided to do differently and not have kids for whatever reason they want to have them. I don't have kids because I don't want to be a single mom. And secondly, the rent high, shit, student loans high, car payments high, credit card debt. Like, who wants to bring a child to the world in this goddamn economy? And then who want to do that shit by themselves? Child, bye. And people could say, well, you never really know a person until y'all have a man can switch up. Yeah, and females can switch up too. Like, pay motherfucking attention. Like, you can pay attention and use discernment. Like, I may cuss, but I got a faithful relationship with God. When I met my man, I prayed and I asked God to show me what I need to see and open up my eyes and not have blinders on when it comes to dating this man, so I know if this some person I can see myself having children with. Like, the signs be there. Like, stop being so goddamn mad because females are making better choices or doing differently with their choices because they know this shit be hard. It be hard, so why would you want to put yourself in a predicament to make shit harder for yourself? I don't know, but I'm just like, just be okay with the choice and decision that you're making in your life. Like, I don't understand why y'all so upset. Let people live their motherfucking life.
When people with no kids come on here and say, oh, I don't got no kids, my life is good, my life is peaceful, us with kids, we be looking at them like, what? But today I understood what they were talking about. My kids started school. I just woke up from a 2 o'clock nap. Okay? I forgot that my AC unit makes noise. So I wake up all confused and combobulated. I'm like, what's that noise? It's my AC unit. All summer long, I did not hear that noise. Why? Because I got kids in the house. They're making noise. I haven't took a nap since June 26th. Okay? So now I get what I forgot that my clock made noise. Hold on. So I'm like, all these weird noises. My clock make noise too. Eating Oreos in the middle of the day. Hey, the audacity to add milk. And all, I say shout out to you moms who homeschool your kids and have them all year round with no break. Like, there's a special place in heaven for you. Shout out to you because I'm about to watch cartoon. Eat my Oreos, dip it in milk. School is good, Dad. School is good. Let me go back to take another nap for 30 minutes.
Ciao.
This trend is exposing all the bitter, spiteful, jealous, and most importantly, regretful parents out there. You cannot tell me that seeing people celebrating being childless at any age, or the fact that they're childless and have a ring, or childless with degrees, is really getting you that triggered that you're gonna go comment nasty, hateful things under their videos. You cannot tell me that you yourself are regretful and jealous of the fact that you decided to have children, because I'm a mom. And when I see those videos, I literally smile. I watch through and I smile because I'm happy for them. I'm like, okay, sis, you look good. You look rested. Your hair is done. Look at my hair. Haven't had a chance to do my hair. You look good. I never think in my head like, oh, she's just, she probably had a bunch of abortions, or she's infertile, or, she's this and that. I'm like, I don't think that. I'm like, weird that y'all think that, but it's because you yourself regret your decision. That's what it is. And you're jealous. Because I didn't have my first until 31, and I have never on my life, on my child's life, had an abortion. I just had pussy. I didn't have poor pussy management. That's what it was. I didn't have poor pussy management. I just knew better. And I also was smart and didn't just have a child with a shitty baby mama, baby daddy situation. I actually have a child with somebody that really wanted to be a parent and does whatever he can to be the best parent that he can be, and partner. So I'm not bitter over here. I'm like, and I was supposed to be the rich traveling auntie. I was supposed to be that. But you know what? Players fall in love. But I'm not bitter, and I'm not mad at any of these women or men celebrating them being childless. It doesn't affect me because I don't regret my kid. But y'all do, and it shows. Oh, and I also got my degree, bought my house, and traveled the world with my partner too before I had my child. So I don't really have a lot to regret. Something to think about for the rest of you who are projecting your regretfulness and your poor decisions on other people in the comment section. Just saying. You gotta have better pussy management. You gotta have better, dangling management. Learn from it.
And excuse everything in the back, I'm currently at my store. But some people can choose not to have kids because it's not the most important thing on their list of, things to do in life, right? And a lot of the time, people want to do something, or want to be more stable so they can be okay for their children, so they don't have to allow the TV to raise their kids. Just because you don't have kids right now and or ever, which is also your choice, doesn't mean your shit don't work. It's crazy that she said, oh, it's your uterus cool, or is your, the order is okay. I mean, just because you don't have kids doesn't mean it doesn't work, or it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. Some people just talk just to hear themselves talk, because what kind of nonsense is that? Is you cool? First of all, that's not even a word, okay? Are you cool? I am. I don't have any children, but let me tell you what I do with my money, though. I travel the world. I do any and everything that I want. And when those kids do come, I will be prepared for them. But until then, children are way too expensive to be having kids right now. People say they're a blessing. I'm sure they are, right? But they also eat up all your money. Because when I went to early childhood class, okay, that's one of the reasons why I don't have kids right now at my age, because there are other things in my life currently that are more important than having children. And my thing is, when I went to that early childhood class, that's one of the reasons why I don't have kids, because I realized how expensive they are. So expensive, and also they take up majority of your life, because you can't just return them if you no longer want them. Like I did with the baby, the early childhood baby. I was able to return after 3 days, but within those 3 years, I felt like I was losing my mind. I felt like I could pull all my hair out. Ma'am, and the fact that you're saying, for someone to take care of you when you're older, that's too much responsibility you're putting on a child, Yes, if they grow up and they feel you are worthy of them taking care of you, it's an option. It's not a must. They don't have to take care of you. What if you have 15 kids and none of them decide to take care of you except for one? and or none of them at all, because you put that responsibility on them. You make them feel as though it's their job to take care of you. It's not their job. It was never their job. You're their parents. You brought them into this world. You made the choice to have children. So therefore, it shouldn't be their problem to take care of you as when you get older. I work with older people. I work in the hospital. I've met people from all walks of life. The one that their children never come to see them for years and years and years and years. And then you have the ones where the children come and take care of them because they were such a good parent. They were such great parents that the children, it's like their duty. They feel like they want to do it. I mean, some of them, especially the women, a lot of times the men don't even come and look at them, take care of them as much as the children do. But it's because they used to be great parents. That is the reason why the child decided, okay, well, I'm going to return the favor for my parents by taking care of them when they get older. But it's not the kid's job. You should not be putting all this responsibility on your child simply because you want to show off to the world that your uterus will work. Ma'am, have several seats. Anyway, that's my little rant. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.